Hello my dear pupils, welcome back in our second term in this year. We'll study together Unit 1, the set of integers. What is the set of integers? The set of integers consists of many subsets. But before we study the set of integers, I want you to remember some information that we studied in primary 5. Remember the set of counting numbers denoted by the letter C. C equals 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. The set of even numbers denoted by E. E equals 0, 2, 4, and so on. And the set of odd numbers denoted by O. And O equals 1, 3, 5, 7. And the set of prime numbers B equals 2, 3, 5, 7, and so on. Now, let's define what are integers. Integers are all the whole numbers and their opposites. For example, let's see the number 7, its opposite is negative 7. This is the first word to us to hear the word negative. So we will define to the word negative. Let's see what are the positive integers. The positive integers from here, as we see, are 1, 2, 3, all the numbers greater than 0. So all the numbers greater than 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. We don't take 0 with us. And what are the negative integers? The negative integers are all the numbers less than 0. So all the numbers here less than 0 are called negative integers. We don't take 0 with us. So positive integers are 1, 2, 3, 4. Negative integers are negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, and so on. Negative numbers are used to measure what? To measure, for example, the very low temperature. As we see the thermometer in our fridge, we can use it to measure negative 5 or negative 3. So it's used to denote the temperature less than 0. Also, negative numbers are used to measure under sea level. For example, when we see that we swim to negative 10 meters under the sea level or 10 meters under the sea level, so that's denoted by negative. All the numbers negative under the sea level. Let's see this hand. If we don't see a negative or a positive number in front, positive sign in front of a number, so it's positive. For example, 9 means positive 9. We don't write positive. So, for example, 7 without any sign means what? Means positive 7. So, any number without any sign is, of course, positive number. Okay, let's see and study the set of integers. The set of integers Z consists of 3 main parts. The first part is 0 in the middle, and the set of positive integers are 1, 2, 3, and so on. Negative integers are negative 1, negative 2, and negative 3, and so on. So let's draw the number line for the set of integers. To draw the number line for the set of integers, we first write here 0, and then we write the positive integers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. And then we write the negative integers, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, and so on. Let's define a new word in our lesson, which is the absolute value. What is the absolute value? Let's see here if we have a line number. Of course, when we write a line number for integers, we write here 0, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, and so on. Now we want to find the distance between 0 and negative 3. Let's see the distance on the number line between 0 and the negative 3. Let's count it together. 1, 2, 3. So the distance between 0 and the negative 3 equals 3. So the absolute value of negative 3 equals 3 because it expresses a distance on the number line. Also, the absolute value of 6 equals 6. The distance between 0 and any point is a positive number. Negative 9 and 9. Negative 9 denoted a distance, so it's positive 9. So what's the absolute value? Let's read together. The distance between the location of the point A here, and the location of 0 is called the absolute value of A and denoted by absolute value of A. So when we see the absolute value of negative number, for example negative 17, the result will be 17 because the absolute value is a distance. Let's define now to ordering and comparing integers. Of course, the integers on the right of 0 is more than the integers of the left to the left of 0 on the number line. Okay, now we will solve our school book, page 6, 7, and 10. I want you now to open your school book, page 6. So let's see these questions. Moving forward is measured by positive number. So we write here positive. While moving backward is denoted by negative number. So we write here negative. Okay, I will solve with you number C. Lowering than sea level. Lowering than sea level means we get under the sea level, denoted by negative. This is the abbreviation of negative. Height above the sea level is denoted by positive number. Sea level is represented by 0 because the sea level denoted by 0. Represent the following numbers on the number line. To represent the numbers on the number line, we can use our graph copybook and we can draw the number 9. Okay? And we can denote these points on the number line. So we can denote 6. We can write here 5. We make it longer. 6. So I will put x on 6. Negative 3. I will put x on negative 3. 0, negative 1, 3, and 5. So you can draw this number in your graph copybook. Write the inverse of each of the following numbers. 113. The inverse is negative 113. Negative 9, the inverse is 9. 0, the inverse of 0 is 0 itself. 7 is negative 7. Okay, let's now determine the value of the integer b. b might be negative 7 or 7 because the absolute value of negative 7 is 7 and also the absolute value of 7 is 7. Here b might be negative 16 or 16. Okay, let's see the next page. Put the suitable sign. Negative 8 belongs to Z. 4.5 does not belong to Z. 13 over 5 does not belong to Z. N subset of Z. Z positive, which are the set of positive integers, which are 1, 2, 3, and so on. Also subset of N. 15 does not exist in Z negative, so we say not subset. 0 does not belong to Z positive. And absolute value of negative 65, absolute value of negative 65 equals 65 and does not belong to Z negative. Okay, I want you to solve the homework from your booklet on this part. Thank you, my dear pupils.